All right, let's go over the IT band stretch. We'll start by stretching the left side. Find yourself a wall. Stand about 3 feet away from the wall. Now step your left foot back and to the right, and then step your right foot to the left. So you're crossing your legs, and you want as much space as you can get between your feet with your toes pointing forward. All right, then place the right forearm on the wall and reach your left arm up. Now there's a few things you want to focus on here. First thing is keeping your left leg straight, so you're pushing your heel into the ground. Second thing, shift your hips to the left. Third, reach through your fingertips towards the wall, so you're stretching the left arm as straight as you can. And fourth, rotate the chest up to the ceiling. Let's go through that again. Heel pushes into the floor, that left heel. Hip shift to the left. Arm reaches towards the wall, your left arm of course. And your chest rotates up toward the ceiling. Let's hold this for a few more seconds. All right, let's move out of the stretch and move to the other side. So moving so that your left shoulder is closest to the wall, about 3 feet away from the wall, step your right foot back and move it to the left, and move your left foot to the right to create space between your feet with your toes pointing straight forward. Place your left forearm on the wall, reach your right arm straight up. Now push your right heel into the floor, shift your hips to the right, reach towards the wall through your right fingertips, and then rotate the chest up toward the ceiling. Right heel pushes down, hip shift to the right, chest rotates up, and reach through your fingertips towards the wall. Let's hold this for a few more seconds. All right, then come out of the stretch. Let's move into a seated position. Go ahead and grab yourself a chair. This stretch is for the IT band as well as a muscle in the outer hip called the gluteus medius. Start by placing your left foot on top of your right thigh. If you can't quite get it there, grab a strap or a belt or a rope, loop it around your foot, grab the straps in both hands, and lift the foot as high as you can. Either way, whether the foot is resting on the thigh or whether you're lifting it, push that left knee down. You can actually use the left hand if it works. And then take a breath in. And when you exhale, lean forward, pushing your belly button towards the floor. Let's hold this for a few seconds. Leaning forward until the stretch is comfortable for you. And then come back up. And of course, you can hold this stretch as long as you want. Take the strap off, lower the foot. Either place the right foot on your left thigh or loop the strap around the foot and lift the foot as high as you can with both hands. And again, pushing the right knee down towards the floor. You can use your right hand if it works for you. Take a breath in, and when you exhale, bend forward, belly pushing towards the floor. So you're bending from your waist rather than your upper back. And we'll hold this for a few seconds again. And then come out and place the foot back on the ground. Then remove the chair and come to a standing position. This is a great stretch for your calves and your hamstrings. You'll need a block or a couple books or a box, anything that's firm enough and about 4 to 6 inches high, and place them on the floor. Now we'll start with the right foot. So have your left foot a couple of feet away. Step your right foot forward so the ball of the foot is on top of the support and the heel is on the ground. Now straighten that leg, gently pull the right hip back, and then come slowly into a forward bend, letting the upper body relax forward and down. Let your arms hang and let the head drop. Now do your best to keep the right leg straight, or as straight as you can get it, by shifting your right thigh back. And then you can lift your toes. Or if you can reach them, pull them up with your hand. Keep the right thigh shifting back. Now you can stretch the inside of your calf and your hamstring by moving the heel out and relaxing forward again. And you can stretch the outside of your calf and your hamstring by moving the heel in so the foot is turned to the right, and relax forward again. Okay, and then come back up. Step your right foot back and your left foot forward. Ball of the foot on the block, heel on the ground, and relax forward into the forward bend. Let the arms hang, let the head hang. Shift your left thigh back, and again, if you want to, you can lift your toes. Okay, let's stretch the outside of the leg by moving the heel in and relax forward again. And then stretch the inside of the leg by moving the heel out. The toes point in, and relax down again. And then slowly make your way back up. Step your foot back and give your legs a shake. And for this next one, you'll need one of these blocks or a folded blanket to support your knee. And then place the block or the folded blanket on the ground in front of you. This is a great stretch for your main hip flexor, your strongest hip flexor, the iliacus and the psoas major, which are commonly referred to as the iliopsoas muscle. Place your left knee on the folded blanket or the soft block and step your right foot forward. So we're in a lunge position. Back toes are pointing back, right foot is stepped forward. Place both hands on that front thigh. Now I want you to engage your left glute. So if you were to poke it, it's hard. You're squeezing it. And as you squeeze it, as you tense the muscle, you push the left hip forward. Okay, at the same time, push your lower back towards the wall behind you. So your left thigh is pushing forward, your belly's tucking in and pushing your lower vertebrae, your lower spine towards the wall behind you. And then shift your right knee forward into the lunge. Keeping that left glute tense, belly tucking in. So you should feel a stretch inner left thigh. That's your psoas. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Lower the right knee onto the block, step your left foot forward. Both hands on that left thigh. Tense your right glute. So you're pushing the thigh forward. Tuck your belly in as if you want to shift your lower back towards the wall behind you. And then allow your body to shift forward into the lunge. Thigh shifting forward, lower back shifting back. Let's hold this stretch for a few seconds. Okay, shift out of the stretch and lower the left knee down. This is a fantastic stretch for a muscle called the tensor fasciae lata. It's a muscle that you can feel at the very front side of your hip, and it attaches to the IT band. Place your left knee on something soft, like a folded blanket or a padded block. Step your right foot forward. Place both hands on this right thigh. Tense your left glute, your butt muscle. Push the hip forward. Shift your lower back towards the wall behind you, and then allow your body to shift forward into the lunge. So you should feel a stretch, the front of your left thigh, probably inner left thigh. Now we're going to move the stretch into the tensor fasciae lata. Raise your left arm, straight up. Keep the left glute on, hip shifting forward, lower back shifting back. Take a breath in. And when you exhale, bend to the right. Keep the left hip shifting forward. Reach across the body. Inhale, come back up. And we'll do that one more time. Left hip shifts forward, lower back shifts back. Bend to the right, reaching through the fingertips. And then come back up. Lower the left hand down. Let's switch to the other side. Right knee goes onto the block. Left foot steps forward. Tense this right glute, pushing the hip forward. Shift your lower back towards the wall behind you. And allow the body to shift forward so you feel a stretch in the front of your right thigh. Raise the right arm up. Keep the right hip shifting forward, lower back shifting back. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, back up. And exhale, bend again to the left. And inhale back up. Lower the arm and step your left knee back. Then slide your mat right up against the wall. If you have a carpet, then you won't need a mat. It's just to prevent the blanket or the block from sliding. And then come onto your knees with your feet right up against the wall. This is a fantastic stretch for your quadricep. This thick muscle on the front of your thigh that's actually 4 separate muscles that come together just above the knee. Place your hands on the ground. Place the right knee on the block or on the padding with your toes pointing up. And then step your hands to the right and step your left foot forward. Okay, and then bring the hands back in so that they're close to your left foot. So you might already feel a stretch in the front of your right thigh. And if it's enough for you, you can stay here. If you want to come into a deeper stretch, come up and place your forearms on the front thigh. And again, if you want a deeper stretch again, place your hands on the thigh and push your upper body upright. So we're trying to get the lower back towards the wall. Okay, let's lower the hands back down. Inside the foot, lower the left knee to the floor and bring your right leg off the wall. And then step your left knee back onto the block with the toes pointing up. Step your hands to the left, step the right foot forward. And then bring it in. And if this is deep enough for you, you can stay here or choose whatever height you want to come up to. Forearms on the thigh. Shifting the lower back towards the wall behind you. You can come up onto your hands and try to straighten the body up. Try to relax the muscle that's being stretched. Take nice deep breaths. Okay, then lower both hands down inside the foot. Lower the right knee to the floor. Bring the left leg off the wall. And then grab yourself a strap or a rope, like this one, and lie on your back. Then loop your strap around the bottom of your left foot. Right up close to the toes. And stretch that leg straight, holding the straps with both of your hands. Push the heel up, pull the toes towards you, and then pull the leg back. Now stretch your right leg out on the ground. Make it as straight as you can get it. And then move it across the midline of your body, so to the left. Good, now let's take the straps. We're gonna stretch the outside of the hip, the piriformis and the gluteus max. Wrap both straps around the inside of your ankle and then to the outside. And grab both straps with your right hand. Extend the left arm out to the side. Now you'll notice when you pull on the strap, it rotates the leg in, pointing the toes to the right. Now stretch the leg as straight as you can, pushing through the heel, and then pull the leg across the body towards the right shoulder as much as you can. Keep your left hip down on the ground and keep stretching your right leg away from you. Keep pulling the leg up towards you and across the body. Probably feel this on the outside of your leg, maybe your hip. Let's bring the leg back to center and wrap the strap around the other way. So it goes around the outside of the ankle first, then the inside, and grab the strap with your right hand. Left arm extends out to the sides, and when you pull on the straps, the leg rotates out. The toes point to the left. Stretch the leg out as straight as you can, again, and pull the leg across the body and up towards your right shoulder. Keep extending your right leg away from you and keep stretching the left leg straight as you pull it across. This stretches the IT band and the gluteus medius, a muscle on the outside of the hip. And bring the leg back to center. Bring the strap from around the leg. We'll stretch the hamstring one more time. Walk the hands up the strap. Lengthen the leg through the heel. Pull your toes down and pull the foot towards you. Okay, let's move to the other leg. Bring that right foot up. Loop it in the strap. And stretch your left leg out on the floor. And again, making it nice and long, and then move it to the right across the midline of your body. Stretch the right leg up straight. Pull the foot towards you. Starting with a simple hamstring calf stretch. Pull the toes down as you lengthen up through the heel. Okay, into the stretch for the piriformis, gluteus maximus. Bring the strap inside, wrap it around the inside ankle, and then outside. Grab the straps with your left hand, extend the right arm out to the side. Stretch the right leg straight, pushing the heel up. Pull the strap, it will rotate the leg in, pointing the toes to the left. Then keeping the right hip down, bring the leg across the body. And as much as you can, up towards the left shoulder. Keep stretching your left leg, pushing it through the heel. As you push the right heel up, and pull the leg towards the left shoulder. And then bring the leg back to center. Let's bring the strap around and then wrap it around the outside of the ankle to the inside. Hold with the left hand. Extend the right arm out. Straighten the leg. Pull on the strap. It will rotate the leg out, pointing the toes to the right. Keep stretching the left leg away from you. Keep the right hip on the ground, and then pull the leg across. and towards your left shoulder. This stretches the IT band, as well as the tensor fascia lata and the gluteus medius on the outer hip. And bring the leg back to center. Unwrap the strap. Walk the hands up as high as you can. Pull the toes down. Push the heel up. Pull the foot towards you and push your left thigh down. Let's hold this for a few more seconds. And come out of the stretch and place the feet flat on the ground.